Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for taking the time to look at my video today. I just want to give you guys an update on what has been going on with my house. Again, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm purchasing a house through DR Horton is my builder, and I'm purchasing the Columbia floor plan, and I'm actually getting closer and closer to closing, so I'm super excited. I started this journey with DR Horton back in July. I think I signed a contract in July, and they started building in August. Um, my house is really basically done. We're waiting on things we're actually waiting on Charlotte, Mecklenburg County, to get things done with the water. So let me back up a little bit. Okay, so I have been putting up videos of different walkthroughs and stuff like that of the house. And so at first my closing date was supposed to be January 22nd, but that's not going to happen. Things kind of got pushed out a little bit with the weather and stuff like that. Which is fine. I understand that. So now there is electricity in my house. Yay! I got that email today. So there is electricity in my home, and there is gas in my home. So we're actually waiting on water. And they are supposed to be getting the water tested. Hopefully this week. We get the results back. It's hopefully by next week. Hopefully everything passes, and then they can go ahead and start connecting the water to the house, and then we'll go from there. What they're telling me now is that I can potentially close if we pass the water test. Then I can close within 3 to 4 weeks from today. So that's great news. Currently living in an apartment, which I'm so ready to get out of. So I can't wait to get out of this apartment and get into my house. So I'm doing my financing through DR Horton's finance company. Again, if you've been looking at my other videos, you'll know that I did start off going through NACA, but our relationship had to be terminated, and that's putting it nicely. Again, if you looked at any of my other videos and you heard that, of course, that's just my personal opinion. That was my process, or my story going through NACA. But again, I still recommend anyone to try it, because I do know people that have successfully gone through NACA, and of course, had some hiccups. A lot of the complaints are relevant complaints about NACA. But again, if you're not in a rush or anything like that, I would say try it. But again, I did hear someone, it wasn't my situation. I didn't know anyone personally, but I've heard of people actually like closing with NACA like within like 45 days. It was only one instance that I've heard that. But like I said, I would try it. It couldn't hurt to apply and go through the process until you get to the point to where you don't feel it's for you anymore. Like what I had to do. So I still always have a backup plan no matter what, because if I did wait on NACA and didn't apply through DR Horton, I wouldn't have my house. I wouldn't have the lot, because NACA was, giving me so much of pushback with certain things. So, I mean, I get it. They have to do what they have to do, and so do I. So, I'm definitely happy that I did apply through DR Horton. Of course, with NACA, you will possibly get a lower interest rate than you can get with other places. But for me, to me, it's just worth it to go ahead and move forward and not work with NACA anymore. So that's what I did. And then also I did get someone did want to know who my current realtor is. So I don't know if if you haven't looked at my other video, I was working with a NACA realtor, and I did have to terminate my relationship. Well, I didn't have to, but I terminated my relationship with NACA. Like right after I terminated my relationship with that realtor, because I just didn't like the way they were handling business. And luckily, I reached out to my new realtor, and her name is, ding, 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 ding. A lot of people want to know. Her name is Asley Jamerson, and she is on YouTube. I did want to reach out to her first to make sure that she didn't mind me giving her information. But yes, she's in Charlotte. She has been amazing. She's been going to the property even when I haven't been going. She's been going out there. She's been, checking things, making sure things were staying on point. It just, well, for me, she has been a great realtor all the way around. So I do want to give you her information. So her YouTube information is www.myagentashly.com is what she has as her YouTube name. Then her email address is hello@myagentashly.com. Again, her YouTube is myagentashly.com. Well, she has a lot of great videos, and that's what made me decide to reach out to her, because of the videos that she posted on YouTube and how thorough I felt that she was based off of her videos that she posted on YouTube. Excuse me, I keep looking away. I'm working and talking at the same time. But yes, so she's very thorough. Every time I reached out to her, I'm getting a response back. And to me, this is my first time purchasing a new build. And so I wanted a realtor that was going to, not hold my hand all the way through, but be there for me when I had questions and comments and concerns. Somebody that I could talk to and reach out when I had issues. Somebody that was going to ask the questions that I didn't know to ask. And so I really appreciate her for that, because that's what she's doing for me. She really, once I've hired her, she really made this process, she made me feel more at ease with the new home buying process. So again, her name is Asley Jamerson. And again, excuse the way I'm talking with these braces. I'm still getting used to them. Asley Jamerson. She has her own company. She's a broker in charge for Jamerson Realty. Again, myagentashly.com, and her email is hello@myagentashly.com. So, please definitely reach out to her. I'm not sure exactly what areas that she represents or works in. But of course, I did talk to her and tell her that I was going to put her information on my in this video. So please feel free to reach out to her for any of your realtor needs, questions, comments, concerns. And one thing I do want to say, when I was in the process of deciding and moving, trying to see what I could do, what my options were, she was willing to help me before I even, terminated my relationship with NACA and the NACA realtor. And that meant a lot to me, because she wasn't like, oh yeah, let me send you this contract so you can sign it. She told me, even if I couldn't fire my realtor or terminate my my relationship with them, she was still going to help me. And to me, that meant a lot. So it wasn't about her getting a check. It wasn't about her getting paid. She was willing to help me. I was like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and, get this contract. So once I got everything, terminated with NACA and their realtor, I was like, yeah, let's come on and get you, let me sign this contract. I want to make sure you get the compensation that you deserve. Because that meant a lot to me. It's the principle. Some people don't live like that, but I do. I make a lot of decisions based off of my emotions, how I feel. But I did think that one through, and because I felt that she was not just money driven in this instance with me, that meant a lot to me. So I was willing to actually do what I needed to do, which was, if you haven't looked at another video, I did have a contract on one house with my old realtor with NACA. And in order, even though I wanted to fire my current realtor, I still had to continue to work with her or somebody under that NACA umbrella, even though I wasn't even going to be financing through NACA because I signed that contract with a NACA's broker, a NACA's realtor, excuse me. And so when I reached out to the broker in charge over the NACA realtors thing, he was telling me that I couldn't buy that same house. I was going to lose my deposit that I paid and all this other stuff, which come to find out, it wasn't true because what I did was move from one house in the same development. And so my money just moved right over. I did get another house. And that house was actually more than my initial house. But 10,000 more. I guess let me just put it out there to let you know how principle is important to me. It was $10,000 more. But to me, it was, again, it was about the principle. I wasn't going to let her, continue to not do anything, but still get paid for doing nothing. I have to work to get paid. So to me, I want a realtor that's going to work for me and be there for me and answer my questions, help me through the process. It was just the best thing for me. And it was worth it because in the end, they're not getting nothing. So to me, I don't mind it. I don't mind that at all. I'm getting a nice house. It's of course not the exact same house, but it's 2 houses down. Some of the colors are different, but they're still nice. It is what it is. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the whole situation. I'm about to close soon. This kind of lets you know that if you have the right team, and when I say team in this case, I'm meaning Asley, because she's the only person that she's great. She's helping me out, and then also I have no complaints with the financing part. So far with DR Horton, things are moving smoothly. They're reaching out to me for things. So everything is going great. Everything is going good. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on once I get my definite closing date. I will definitely post another video. And then also, of course, I'm going to have to do a walkthrough with my realtor after the house is done so I can see if I see anything wrong, anything I want them to fix, anything like that. I'll record that too. And then actually you'll be able to actually see Asley because she's going to be there with me when I'm doing the walkthrough so she can say hi to everybody. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, honestly, I'm rambling on in this video, kind of all over the place. I didn't make any notes like I usually do. Again, my videos, they're not edited. What you see is what you get. And if you hear my son in the background and that bothers you, I do apologize. But then this is not the channel for you because I'm not, you're getting what I'm putting out there. So thank you for watching. Bye.